about 1st of July and the year is 2025. In front of the lens is Oraku Benson Pastore, the anchor for tonight at Western Television. As usual, first take a look at the headlines, then I'll be bouncing back in few seconds with the details.
Coming up in the NILECAST news headline tonight, learners at Logri SS exhibit Genius Cultural Foods in 2025 Cultural Gala. Handholds to be distributed to every household in Moyo district. And Greater NRM elders endorse Honorable Akuma Benjina as candidate for Northern MP. For this and more in the NILECAST News Bulletin.
Welcome back from the headlines. Now straight into the details of the news. We are commencing it from Moyo district. Learners at Logri Senior Secondary School have exhibited Genius Cultural Foods in 2025 Cultural Gala. This has been witnessed in 2025 Cultural Gala at the school on Saturday, 28th of June 2025, in which different tribes at the school, such as the Aluru, Logri, Terejians, Aiv, Congolese, Marachavura, and many more, exhibited remarkable wonders in cooking cultural foods and performing cultural dance, including storytelling about the different tribes. Take a look at the story. Since traditional culture is drastically going down amidst the majority of the young generation, Whole Trinity Girls Senior Secondary School, as one of the iconic girls' secondary schools in Western Nile region, is doing its best to revive the traditional culture among the young ladies at the school by organizing annual cultural gala for the learners. This has been witnessed in 2025 Cultural Gala at the school on Saturday, 28th of June 2025, in which different tribes at the school such as the Aluru, Logri, Teregu, Aiv, Congolese, Maracha, Vura, and many more made remarkable exhibitions in cooking cultural foods and performing cultural dance, including storytelling about the different tribes. Apio Lilian Tako, head teacher, Whole Trinity Logri Girls Senior Secondary School, highlights on the purpose of organizing the event and urged the various stakeholders to support these young girls whenever it comes to impressing cultural activities.
We have so many tribes here. We have so many cultures. We don't like these girls to go away without learning from other cultures. That's why we have the Lubara, we have the Mali, we have the Congo, the Congolese, the Sudanese, the Baganda, you name it. They give us the historical part of where their tribes have come from and what kind of traditional food they eat, and therefore they cook it. And this helps even these other tribes to learn from the other one. So that tomorrow when they get out of here, they are multi-skilled, and that's our vision, that's our mission. They should be multi-skilled so that tomorrow, nationally or internationally, they are able to fit in the part of the country. And this indeed has helped them. So as they go home tomorrow, you find a girl is able to cook a jira, she's able to cook chicken from the Mali. So you find each child is able to taste the different types of food from the different types of the cultures. And this has made us to know that many of these girls did not know these things. My message is that really they should give these girls an opportunity, because from here they are going home to ask more about their cultures, and let the stakeholders, especially our parents, should be able to help these children to know how to prepare the cultural foods.
Whereas Anton Dabe, teacher in charge of Cultural Gala at Logri Girls Senior Secondary School, says they are always ready to support these students and ask the public to impress culture.
First of all, we support each cultural group. We started way back by looking at the financing activities. If at all, if there's a need that they want from us, we organize. If at all, consult different cultural groups to organize the costumes, the other items that we organize as a school. My message to the public is that culture is very, very vital in our society, because it makes us to know what happened in the past, and also help to prepare our learners, because it is very, very important that if students learn our cultural values, it gives us actually backbone for every activity in society, because for you to grow as a human being, you have to grow culturally, society, and other things like that.
Meanwhile, different cultural groups at the school exhibits their cultural foods and how it is prepared and why it is chosen as cultural food in these various tribes.
My name is Daru Rita from Holy Trinity Logri Girls. We are here for our cultural gala. As you can see here, we have prepared so many things. Sauce, we have 2 types of sauces, and the first thing here is we call it ajira. In Iv language, we call it ajira. The second one is ochakucha. The reason why Ivu has chosen this sauce, it is because the sauce, our elders say that it gives us energy for doing our works.
Name is Mungus Emily, a Logirian. Coming up with all these items, it's not my effort alone, it's the effort of all the Logri Students Association of Holy Trinity Logri Girls SS. So ours is Au Agoki. Why Au Agoki was eaten in our land is because during those days, our people used to not have cassava, potato, and other type of foods, so they only had pumpkin and chicken. So they prepared the pumpkin as their food, which is known as common or dir. Then chicken as the sauce. So that is what they ate during that time.
By name, I'm called Yanini Killian, and I'm an Alur by tribe. And with the Alur, we have this Angera as a cultural sauce. As you can see, it's looking so nice. Okay, it's a mixture of beans, the white type, plus utigu. This is what the Lubaras call the lai. Then plus this entula. Then it's mixed with comera. As you can see, part of it is here. This is the tea oil. This is what it is. These are the ingredients of it. The reason why we chose it, you know, Alud land is so rich and it's so fertile. You have plenty of rainfall and so many other things that favor the growth of these beans. These beans is just available. It's plenty. That's the reason why we chose it as a cultural sauce, plus the otigo and these other ingredients in it.
By name, I'm called Pipo Neymar from Holy Trinity Logri Girls Senior Secondary School. I'm a student and a Congolese by tribe. As you can see, Congolese mostly depend on pondu with the poso, which is animal skin that they use for making it. But it's not my effort alone. We are as group.
At Holy Trinity Logri Girls Senior Secondary School, Cultural Gala is an annual activity which comprises of cooking cultural foods and performing traditional cultural songs, dance, and history telling of the origination of the tribes by the learners, and the school is both O and L level, located in Logri Sub-County, Arue District. Orak Benson Pastore, compiling the story for Western Television NILECAST. Away from that story, now crossing over to Moyo District, hand hose are to be distributed to every household in Moyo District as a way to improve agricultural productivity among the public. Eyo Patricia Tasai, the aspiring woman member of Parliament Moyo District on 29th of June 2025, delivered over 10,000 hand hose via La Ropi landing site. Okumu Dominic compiles the story.
The hand hose arrived at the district via Laropi landing site aboard a trailer truck, with the distribution to each household in the district set to commence today, 30th June 2025, to promote commercial agriculture across the district. Eyo Patricia Tasasi, one of the aspiring woman member of Parliament Moyo District, who brought the hand hose, say she intends to transform the lives of the public through commercial farming so that every household can have money and develop themselves economically.
My dream for the people of Moyo District is to have money in circulation, money in their pocket through agricultural commercialization, farming, through production of cash crops for my people. 3 weeks ago, I took my people for a learning visit to Noya, the Delight Farm, and they learned several techniques in transforming subsistence production to commercial production. And we thought every household, if we empower them equip them with hand tools like the hose, so that we start getting engaged into commercial production. I know a hand hoe may not take us to a commercial production. We need tractors, we need ox plows, but a hoe is a very important thing. This is my symbol that I would like to use to commercialize agriculture in my district.
Opia Grace Knight, one of the community members, described the EO as a leader who is so and down to earth and feels he is the right leader to transform the lives of the people in the district economically.
The reason why I think she's the best is somebody who is social, she's down to earth, she socializes with everybody, including the poor, the disabled, the old, and everybody, which is the first of its kind among all the MPs who have been in Moyo and also the aspiring candidates.
But Eo Patricia Riri, the political assistant to Eo Patricia, feels her candidate is the right person who can venture into new things and mobilize resources to change the financial status of the public within the district, saying she has proven her capabilities by taking over 400 farmers for agricultural tour in Noya district, now also delivering hand hoes to over 10,000 households in the district.
That you put it like Yaniri ne ware and if one might be or Sikore on Tanzania Golibasi, Alunio Ziba, Lawyer District above Andre of the Macavozo, Tangon Yanira, Riarusa, and it might be lucky Lerendoris, Edziato, and a Lokinika will sue a Putisikutis.
Dominic Antonio Kumu, West Nile TV.
Riarusa, and it might be lucky Lerendoris, Edziato, and a Lokinika will sue a Putisikutis.
Dominic Antonio Kumu.
Away from that story, now moving to the political sector, great NRM leaders have endorsed the Honorable Catherine Akumu Mavenzina as candidate for Northern Uganda's Elder Member of Parliament. This was during a consultative meeting with elders in Greater Nebi at Gulf Apartment this morning at Nebi Municipality. Take a look at the story.
Honorable Catherine Akuma Venjina, Member of Parliament for Older Persons in Northern Uganda, has been endorsed as a sole candidate for Northern Uganda's Elderly Member of Parliament. She previously served as the State Minister for Public Service and represented Nebi District as a woman MP in the 8th Parliament. However, during a consultative meeting with elders in Greater Nebi at Gulf Apartment this morning, Ngageno Paokaro Enos, chairperson NRM Elders League Nebi District, said Mavenjina's experience and loyalty to the Rural National Resistance Movement Party make her a strong contender. According to Ngageno, her past involvement in mobilizing votes for President Museveni in Nebi District demonstrates her grassroots support and connection to the party's leadership.
On behalf of all the 3 districts that forms Greater Nebi, Pakwach, Zombo, and Nebi District, in our meeting of today, in Gulf, in Nebi District, which was hosted by our Honorable Member of Parliament for Older Person, Northern Region, Akuma Venjina. We have agreed unanimously, endorsed her as our sole candidate for Older Person, Northern Region.
Nereu Javuru, NRM chairperson Elders League Nebi Municipality, noted that the endorsement follows Mavenjina's past achievements and party loyalty, which suggests a strong foundation for her leadership.
We, the people of Nebi Municipality, Greater Persons, in conjunction with Pakwash, Nebi, and Zombo, we have come out with the position of declaring Mavenjina as our sole candidate for Greater Nebi and Northern Region as a whole. Why? Because of our commitment as a mother and because of her previous record when she was still a Member of Parliament and she was a minister. She was a down-to-earth person. She was with us together in very, very many things in the district.
In the meantime, Silvano Urinyu, Vice Chairperson NRM Elders League Zombo District, narrated that Honorable Catherine Nakuma Venjina is the right candidate for the position to represent elders from Northern Uganda. Urinyu asserts that her leadership should continue for the next term in Parliament.
That is Honorable Nakuma Venjina. She has served her one term, and we still think she should go back again for the second term because we still expect more from her. She hasn't done enough for us. She has been doing her best, and we appreciate whatever best she has done, but we still think given one more term she's going to do more better things for us, the older persons.
During the meeting, Honorable Catherine Nakuma Venjina, Member of Parliament Older Persons, Northern Uganda, lauded the elders for their support towards her candidature for the next time. Honorable Akumu promised to continue representing the elders from Northern Uganda through good service delivery to the elders.
Very, very excited because first of all I come from West Nile, and you know in the Bible they say a prophet is never honored among his people. But when my people of West Nile say I am a sole candidate, I greatly feel that my people have given me the highest honor. And when they give me that highest honor, it rings a bell. And the other sub-regions who are also supporting me will also now feel that from the West Nile she has been endorsed as the sole candidate. Therefore, I will be sole candidate now in all the other sub-regions. I may not be, but because like in Asholi sub-region we have 3 other competitors, and so, but I strongly believe that with what has come out from the leaders of West Nile and also the leaders of Langu, I've been moving with my brother from Aleptong, who is the chairman of the Elders League, Angelo Ukelo, with whom I contested in the last election. He was my runner-up. So now he told me that the Langu people have advised him not to disturb me but come and give me the support.
Honorable Venjina is a lawyer and politician who joined elective politics in the 1990s after serving as magistrate and resident district commissioner respectively. Alfred Jawok, Camilla Stansha, West Nile TV, NILECAST.
Away from that story, moving to Gulu City, leaders in Acholi sub-region are called to impress integrity and be ethical to help build a better Uganda for tomorrow, because many Ugandans today take politics for employment opportunity. This was said during a gathering organized by Students Association to promote unity and sustainable peace. Stephen Okello is actually behind the story.
While many Ugandans take politics for employment opportunities, Dr. Patricia Chan Okoiria told young leaders from Acholi sub-region that leadership is not about holding positions and earning money.
It's about embodying values. It's about inspiring others and making impactful decisions that align with ethical principles. Are we able to make decisions that are impactful, but also at the same time they align with ethical principles and values?
She also guided those ones who wanted to take leadership as their future career.
Service with integrity right from the time they are students up to the time they leave the university, how to build trust among the people they are leading, how to lead by example and help other students to emulate them. And it has basically been a time for us to offer mentorship to prepare these students to be leaders of integrity. We have been encouraging them to be ambassadors of integrity and sharing with them our own stories, where we have come from, what shaped us, how we are grounded into issues of integrity, and it has helped us grow and grow and grow in ranks and in ladders and be able to serve this country in the positions we are serving. It's because we have offered ourselves to serve with humility.
The conference was an eye-opener for many of the young leaders at both secondary and other higher institutions of learning, as well as universities.
Being as a youth generation, I will say what I've heard today, it has given me, it has opened for me a door that I should try my best to inspire or to learn a lot of things, also to put my effort in the position where I'm also holding today.
how do you say? We have to start by recognizing our culture. We have love for our culture and continue. And whoever doesn't believe in their culture is not destined for greatness, because you have to understand where you come from first. If you don't understand that, then whatever you're doing else is already pretense.
Yes, we all do know that we should do a hard work, yes, but then it becomes very hard to do, to work hard when you don't see someone someone who has already worked hard telling you to work hard. So we had from experience whereby Dr. Patricia and the executive director of Roger Padio had been telling us how hard work is, and it's very nice and very fruitful to see the fruits of hard work.
Former president of Uganda Law Society, Francis Gimara, told the student leaders to lead by example. He also shared how leading with integrity helped him during his time of leadership as Uganda Law Society president.
Doing the right thing even no one is watching. The clearest definition of integrity is when you are alone and no one is watching you. Is what you do alone. Right. If light was put where you are in the dark alone, would you be proud of yourself? That's what integrity is.
Mayor Gulu City Alfredo Kwan, to build a united Uganda, we must focus on nurturing young people in positive leadership.
The student leadership is like a nursery page. That is where leaderships are groomed. So it's very important for us, people who are now in the leadership position, to come and talk to them, to mentor them, to inspire them, to motivate them, to take upper responsibility. They should not shy away to be presenting themselves for elected positions, whether in the school or in the local politics.
As an association of young people focusing on both academic excellence, unity, social transformation for Acholi students across the country, Acholi student associations have been organizing such student gatherings to promote unity and sustainable peace for all Ugandans. Stephen Okello for West Nile Television, NILECAST.
Away from that sector, let's now take a look at what's happened in the world of sports, more especially the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup. The games have already reached to the knockout stages, that's round of 16, which commenced on Saturday with around 2 games on card, whereby Palmeiras did edge out their arch-rivals Botafogo by a goal to nil. Matches Palmeiras had a red card. Meanwhile, in the other game, Chelsea won it in extra time after the normal time ended 1-1. In the process, Chelsea won the game by 4 goals to 1. That means these two teams are through to the quarter-finals. Then yesterday, Paris Saint-Germain demolished Inter Miami by 4 goals to nil, and all the 4 goals were scored in the first stanza of the game, I mean in the first half. And then in the other game, we saw Bayern Munich sweeping aside Flamingo by 4 goals to 2. And then today, games are bouncing back with Inter Milan having a very big game up against Fluminense, and this game will be at 10 p.m. And the round of 16 games shall climax tomorrow with Man City having a game up against Al Hilal. Meanwhile, Manchester City having a game up against Al Hilal. Meanwhile, in the other game, Real Madrid will take on Juventus. This is the latest update I can give you as far as the ongoing FIFA Club World Cup is concerned. And also some of the breaking stories here. Officially, Thomas Partey's contract with Arsenal has ended today. That means starting from tomorrow at midnight, is going to be a free agent. He can go to any club he wishes to go to because he has failed to agree new terms with the team of Gunners. And Chelsea have completed the signing of Gaetens from the team of Dortmund, and they also are the verge of completing João Pedro from the team of Brighton and Hove Albion at £60 million. That is the latest update I can give you from the camp of Chelsea. This one now leads us to what is transpiring in the world of gossips. Here comes the first story. Arsenal have joined Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester United in the race to sign Eintracht Frankfurt 23-year-old French striker Hugo Ekitike. Away from that, moving to German, Borussia Dortmund, Bayer Leverkusen, Eintracht Frankfurt, RB Leipzig and Stuttgart are interested in Manchester City's 22-year-old England under-21 midfielder James McCarthy. Coming back to England at Anfield, Liverpool are willing to offer 19-year-old Scotland winger Ben Dockers part of the deal for Crystal Palace's 24-year-old English defender Mark Guehi. This has been reported by The Sun. Moving to Portugal, Sporting Lisbon's 27-year-old Sweden striker Victor Gyökeres has told the club he will not return and wants to move this summer. This has been reported by Record in Portuguese. Coming back to England at Theatre of Dreams, Manchester United remain interested in Fiorentina's Moise Kean by the 25-year-old Italy striker's 52 million euros, which is equivalent to 44 million of July. Thomas Partey, as he had said earlier on, will leave Arsenal when his contract expires today after the 32-year-old Ghana midfielder failed to agree a new deal with the team of Arsenal. Away from that, Nottingham Forest are close to signing Botafogo's 24-year-old Brazil striker Igor Jesus for £10 million. Remember, this is a very good striker. He actually scored a goal against Paris Saint-Germain in FIFA Club World Cup. In the process, they did beat Paris Saint-Germain by 1-0. Coming back to Old Trafford, Manchester United are ready to accept a cut price deal for Tyrell Malacia after PSV Eindhoven opted not to turn the 25-year-old Netherlands fullback's loan into a permanent deal. This has been reported by Daily Mirror. Moving to Stadium of Light, that's Sunderland. The club are among several Premier League clubs interested in Toulouse 22-year-old England under-21 centre-back Charlie Cresswell, who has an 18 million euros release clause in his contract. And lastly, before I leave the studios, Qatar have held talks with FIFA over potential hosting the 2029 Club World Cup, which would have to take place in winter. This has been reported by Guardian. With that, we have come to the conclusion of today's news at West Nile Television. It has been me, Orac Benson Pastore, in front of the lens and the anchor. Have the best of your moments till we link up again.